Schwartz has blisted it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He makes it the way. And good evening, everyone, from Robbinsville High School. We're inside a rocking gymnasium for the first action of 2025. It's the Lady Knights and the Black Knights hosting the North Buncombe Blackhawks here on the Graham Star Sports Network, your exclusive home for Robbinsville athletics all year long and beyond. We are just about 45 seconds away from our opening introductions, so please stay with us, fans. We will be back in just 1 second. All right, fans, welcome back to the Graham Star Sports Network. We couldn't get our audio to work here in the gymnasium tonight, so no introductions. We got the national anthem played, so that's something here on Graham Star Sports, but apologize for not being able to get everything else up and running for you guys to where we can meet our starting lineups. Liz Carpenter puts up a 2-point shot as we are underway. Robbinsville comes into tonight's game with a record of 4-4 on the campaign. North Buncombe is entering tonight's matchup with a mark of 8-4. They've played a few more games, as most programs have, actually, at this point in the season. Robbinsville, in a rare instance, did not take place, or participate, I should say, in a Christmas tournament this year. So, hence the lack of games on the overall record. Foul is called on Claire Barlow. That'll be numero uno for Miss Barlow. And the first shot of the ball game that is going to be good is Gracie Edmonds. That's foul line. She goes 2 for 2. And we are off and running here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Rebound by Zaylin Phillips, and she gets bopped on top of the head a little unceremoniously, so they'll call a foul, and I believe it was on Miss Edmonds. We'll see. No, I stand corrected. It's on Aubrey Gillian. That is her first of the ball game, obviously. 2-0 the score here in the first quarter. Zaylin Phillips will miss her first. Robbinsville traveled to North Buncombe for its final action before the Christmas break. That was December 20th. Made the long trek over on a chilly night. And unfortunately fell 58-31. So hoping to reverse its fortunes tonight. If you're able to join us in time for the JV matchup that preceded this one, Robbinsville's JV boys turned around from a 64-33 blowout and Weaverville to lose 54-40 here tonight. Much more spirited effort. JV Black Knights now 5-3 on the year. 3-point shot from Grace Parker will be no good. It's rebounded, but coughed up immediately as Cadence Penley, the senior, will dish it out to the left side. So it's now 4-1. The Lady Knights, as I was trying to get to earlier, I apologize, are looking to overcome a 58-31 loss. Offense has been a struggle for these Lady Knights in the last few games. It's no secret, I don't believe. Robbinsville has dropped a pair of games on low-scoring affairs. Last night, the team traveled to Smoky Mountain, rebound by Phillips, and overshot for two here on the Gramstar Sports Network. So Phillips with 2 rebounds already in this ball game, and 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. Robbinsville fell 50-33 last night to Smoky Mountain. And, of course, the 58-31 game at North Buncombe, that's the last 2 outings for Robbinsville. And work inside under double team pressure, Gracie Edmonds for 2. And it's a 6-1 lead here in our opening quarter. Phillips takes the alley-oop down court. Abby Ware under double team pressure. Foul called on Miss Gilliand, who is in utter disbelief over the call. Josh Harris, official from Hiawassee Dam, will give the ball to Miss Ware for the toss-in. And it'll go to Zaylin Phillips, being guarded by Olivia Stowe, who stows it away, if you'll have it. Circles around the perimeter, gives it over to Ava Pruitt. And a quick inside feed. Drop off, no good. Boy, these Blackhawks are aggressive on the boards. Rebound. And it's a 3-point shot for Miss Penley. It is 9-1 here in the first quarter. We're glad all of you are with us for the opening telecast of the 2025 portion of the season. Second foul of the ball game on Zaylin Phillips. Or I beg your pardon, not Zaylin Phillips. My apologies. Cadence Penley. Another inbound as these Blackhawks are suffocating with this mano-a-mano coverage here. Screen, Phillips falls, but no call made. Carpenter can't even get inside for her usual spot where she thrives. She only had 9 points last night at Smoky Mountain. And the ball goes out of bounds. Ware will inbound it. Phillips on the other end. It's going to spin off the rim. She's grabbed the rebound again. Foul called on the other end of the floor. It is Gracie Edmonds, her first of the night. It'll be Phillips back to the line for the second time tonight, and she'll miss her first attempt at it. (9-2) now, thanks to Phillips. Ware with the steal. High dish to Anna Williams. And Waddy will now circle around. Screen by Ware temporarily gave her some breathing room, but not for long. Bentley Riggins for two. And the Knights are fighting back after a sluggish 9-1 start here in the first quarter. Penley works her way in and foul called. I'm going to guess it's on Miss Phillips. It is. Bentley Riggins didn't even touch it. No, they're calling on Surrey Waddy. Wow, okay. My apologies. Grace Parker back in the game now. One of the starting five for the Blackhawks. Corner three for Parker. It's going to be rebounded by Anna Williams. Here comes the Lady Knights on the fast break. High feed to Phillips. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Penley. It'll be Robbinsville basketball. The Battle of the 12s taking place. This will be our only telecast of the week. We were scheduled to go live Monday for middle school basketball against Smoky Mountain, but that game was postponed due to inclement weather. Robbinsville will return to action tentatively on Friday at Blue Ridge, but that game very well could be postponed as there's another threat of heavy snowfall in western North Carolina. Zaylin Phillips with her second steal of the quarter. She's got 3 rebounds and accounts for 2 of Robbinsville's 4 points thus far. Inside feed to Barlow for 2. And Phillips is running up a stat chart and a half here in this quarter. 2 steals, 2 steals, 3 rebounds, and an assist. And, of course, 2 points from the foul line. Barlow and Riggins have both scored from the paint. Rebound quick. Quick. North Buncombe, of course, a split 3A, 4A school north of Asheville in Weaverville, North Carolina. Beautiful part of the state. Unfortunately, ravaged by Hurricane Helene just a few months ago as well. It was a little eerie driving up there for the game a few weeks ago, seeing all the destruction that had taken place in that particular part of the state. Low feed to Ware. She had a great third quarter last night, helped spark some life back into Robbinsville. Carpenter, I believe, made the basket. Are they going to count it? They are. They are not, excuse me. Carpenter at the line, shooting 2. Misses her first. Foul was on Olivia Stowe. Keeping score at home. It's her first of the ball game. And it's a 1-for-2 trip for Liz Carpenter. Makes it 9-7. Carpenter steal. Here comes Waddy back in the game after a quick breather. 30 seconds left here in our opening period. Decent crowd on hand here tonight in Graham County. .25 seconds left to go in the quarter. Three-pointer for Lily Metcalf. (12-7) with 3.1 to go. Inbound. Foul called. Mackenzie Carr will get rang up on the infraction. Liz Carpenter back to the charity stripe in this 5-point ball game. And she will miss her first. She will make her second, so that's 1 point for the Lady Knights. And that's the end of the first quarter. It's 12-8 in favor of Robbinsville here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Stay with us, everyone. 12-8 as we go to the second quarter here on GramstarSports.com. Kevin Hensley along with the rest of the Hee Haw gang here in Robbinsville. Our entire Gramstar staff is here with us tonight for the first or second time in recorded history. We actually have everyone in attendance helping us out with our production. Currently, Kyla Garland is running our video camera, doing a fantastic... Well, you are doing a fantastic job. Bella Eddings is being distracted on the floor, doing still photography. Lexi Anderson is entertaining us with her interpretive dance methods up here and running the scoreboard. And if you hear any weird sounds, it's what happens when you have a weird sternum. If you guys only knew how verbally abusive they were to me. That's facts. As the kids say, that's facts. Rebound by Barlow here in the second, and on the other end, it's coughed up. Zaylin Phillips is assessed a foul as we welcome aboard our second quarter sponsor, Robbinsville Custom Molding, one of our 5 season-long sponsors. We thank them for being with us. What they do is help support what we're doing, and in turn, helping support Black Knight Athletics, because a portion of the proceeds from every single pay-per-view purchase goes right back to the program that you bought a ticket to watch. 3-point shot for Lily Metcalf here on GramstarSports.com. Makes it 15-8. And there's no secret about that. 2 points on the other end for Miss Phillips. Makes it 15-10. Five-point ball game. Ware inside feed, and it's a jostle inside the paint. Foul called. Claire Barlow will miss her first attempt at the foul line. The foul was called on Lily Metcalf. That'll be numero uno. And she makes her second, so that's a point for Robbinsville, makes it 15-11. .5:10 to go in the second. Long three, aired out again. Three-pointer for North Buncombe. And that was Miss Penley on that shot. And it's a hard collision. Ball was last touched by Grace Parker. Okay. 18-11 on the inbound. Abby Ware, corner three. It's good. Three-pointer for Robbinsville's Abby Ware makes it 18-14. We mentioned the low offensive output. First, let's stay with this, though. I'm sorry. Zaylin Phillips snags the rebound and rushes the layup. Liz Carpenter applying all kinds of pressure, and a little bit of a jostle between Miss Carpenter and Ava Pruitt. Foul was called on the senior. 2 fouls in the ballgame for Liz Carpenter. And we're having a quick uniform adjustment. .420 to go in the first half. Foul called. High fade in to Penley for three. He's going to be airmailed. That's 2 fouls tonight, by the way. On Bentley Riggins, I beg your pardon. 4:02 to go in the first half. Barlow will bring it up the floor. Still a 4-point ball game. Waddy three is good. Surrey Waddy hits a three for the Lady Knights. And that one gets interrupted. Good job by Bentley Riggins to break up the layup. It's a 1-point ball game. Robbinsville hanging tough here in the first half. Good to see that. I think about these Lady Knights that almost makes you want to headbutt a brick wall. They have all the talent in the world. It's just getting them to gel together when it comes time for a game. And a 3-point solo shot for North Buncombe. That was Aubrey Gillian. That makes it 21-17. Ware to Waddy. Inside dish to Riggins. It'll be off. And the putback is going to be good for Phillips. 2 points for the Lady Knights and a timeout called. On the floor is 21-19. Back live, it is 21-19 here in quarter number 2. And the ball disappears out of our camera range. Apparently, Kyla Garland can't go all the way to the left, just almost. There we go. Now she found it. Three-pointer again for Cadence Henley. 5-point ball game. And the foul's called as Phillips drives towards the net. I'm sure that's going to be on the floor. Foul is on Gracie Edmonds for North Buncombe.
How's that baby right down there?
Inside heave. Phillips rebounds her own missed shot. Barlow takes a hard lick and gets up laughing, as she typically does. Zaylin Phillips tonight with 6 rebounds already in this ballgame. Waddy to Ware as they go to set up something with 2:17 left to go in the second quarter. Waddy from the top for 3. It's a 3-point shot for Surrey Waddy. That will do the trick. Waddy with 2 threes in this period. That's 3 overall. Abby Ware hit a corner 3 earlier. And Robbinsville only trails by 2. Henley tries to stay hot outside. She'll miss that shot. And the rebound will be a backcourt. And it'll be Robbinsville basketball. Claire Barlow searching the floor. Ware to Riggins. Inside to Phillips. Back out to Barlow. Good passes. 23. Robbinsville leads 25-24. That is the 3rd assist here tonight for Barlow. Rebound for Bentley Riggins. Robbinsville is cooking in the driver's seat. Ball's turned over and a foul called. While in transition, it is Olivia Stowe that will go to the foul line. 1:01 to go. The foul is on Claire Barlow. That will be her 2nd of the ball game. Lady Knights with 4 threes in this quarter have seized the lead for now. Ball spins in and out. And ball game's tied. That's 1 for North Buncombe on the scoreboard, 25 all. Anna Williams gets into a jump ball situation, and they're going to call the foul on Olivia Stowe, who is none too pleased with the call, and neither is head coach Kevin Laws on the bench. But hey, fans, whether you're a Black Knight or a Black Hawk, you're very much welcome here on the Grimstar Sports Network. Inbound to Riggins. She'll carry the ball up the floor for a piece and turn it over to Waddy. Williams dumps it back off to Waddy. Where for three is going to be just a little bit off the mark. So rebound. Back up the floor comes Cadence Penley. 35 seconds to go in this tied ball game. And the foul called. Mackenzie Carr will get a shot from the free throw line. Foul was on, looks like Bentley Riggins. That'll be her second. And that will give North Buncombe the edge as 26-25. So North Buncombe back ahead for now. Second one will miss, and it's a big tumble. Katie Lynn Gross eventually comes away with the rebound, but it falls out of bounds after being touched by the Blackhawks. And Blackhawks steal it back. Grace Parker, but she travels. And, well, you're not supposed to do that in basketball, so that's going to turn it over with 24 seconds left. Just ask Kyla Garland. She'll tell you. Don't travel in basketball. Malia Cox will break it up the floor. Pass to Ware. Jumper for the lead. No good. It's off. It's rebounded by Anna Williams. Clock ticking. 12 seconds left in the half. Three for Waddy is going to be off the backboard. Rebounded by Carr. Here comes Parker and the Blackhawks. And the basket drops with 1.6 left to go. It's a 2-point shot for North Buncombe and one forthcoming. Parker will make it, so that's one more for North Buncombe. 29-25 is the score as we go to the locker room. Sports.com. Robbinsville trailing 29-25 after a spirited second quarter of action. And we're going to welcome aboard our third quarter sponsor here in just a moment in the bottom left corner of your screen. There's still time to sign up and be one of our year-long sponsors like Blevins Insurance Agency. 2-point shot for the Blackhawks will make it a 6-point ball game. And Abby Ware will cough it up out of bounds. It'll be inbounded by Grace Parker. Ball swatted away. Barlow. Ware stretches for it. And they're going to say it went out of bounds. It is North Buncombe basketball. Ball rebounded by Liz Carpenter. And a travel for Surrey Waddy, and she knew it. Junior wing for Robbinsville. Turns it over on downs, so to speak. 6-point ball game. Quick passes by North Buncombe. No looks they like so far. Pressure in the corner. Blackhawks taking their sweet time. No shot clock in North Carolina, and it does eventually pay off. Grace Parker hits a 3, and suddenly it goes to a 9-point ball game. Zaylin Phillips with a 2-point response. Get the assist to Claire Barlow. That's her 4th of the night. Phillips, the only freshman on the roster for Varsity this year. Barlow leaps up and pulls down rebound numero dos. Whitey will overshoot it, but a foul's called on Grace Parker. Barlow misses the layup, rebounded by Gracie Edmonds. And a drive in, nice footwork by Parker. And it's back to the 9-point advantage. Carpenter made it look effortless with the 2-point drop. That is only her 4th points of the night. That one comes up a little bit short of the mark. Ware rebounds it. Robbinsville trying to garner some momentum. How about Barlow for 3? It's going to be off. And it's rebounded by Ava Pruitt. Waddy takes a heck of an offensive charge, and that's going to turn it over to the Lady Knights. Riggins for 2. And we're back to a 5-point ball game. Give the assist to Abby Ware. And that ball almost made it to the locker room area. Waddy will gladly take the interception. Zaylin Phillips to Ware. Dumps it to Waddy. That would have been a long-range 3, but they're going to call it travel. As one fan admonishes the official for the travel call. It was not Sasha Waddy, who I don't actually see here tonight, so. Three and a half minutes left to go in the third quarter. Inside the car, and it'll be overshot. Abby Ware will rebound it. Barlow turns, fires, and hits the target. It's a 3-point game. Drive inside by Gillian will be in and out, but the foul will be called on Anna Williams, I believe. No, I stand corrected. It is on Zaylin Phillips. 2:47 left to go in the third. Phillips now with 3 fouls in this ball game. And she will split the bill at the line, makes it a 4-point advantage. So a little bit of breathing room for the Blackhawks, but not much. Robbinsville keeping up the heat. And it's a jostle all the way across the floor. Barlow was simply trying to stop the ball from rolling and ended up getting called for a travel. Three-pointer will be good. Cadence Penley. She has been dependable outside. Timeout called by North Buncombe. We'll be right back. 44-36 as we are in the fourth quarter of play here on GramstarSports.com. Our Gramstar Sports Network crew is on hand with us tonight, helping us run our production. It is a student-ran sports network. That's the way we've always envisioned it, and now it's finally reached that point. We're very grateful for that. Abby Ware with her third foul. If only I could get one of them to actually do commentary, you wouldn't need me anymore. Jeez, who wants to listen to me all night? That's why I'm single. There's a lot of reasons I'm single. But anyway, let's welcome aboard our fourth quarter sponsor. It is going to be CM Supply, located just a stone's throw south of the Graham Star on 129. Barlow with the rebound as we begin the fourth. Eight-point ball game, so a lot of time to play out and give Robbinsville a chance to edge ahead. Gracie Edmonds will come away with the steal. And a two-point shot as the Blackhawks up by 10 here on GramstarSports.com. Rebounded by Gilliand. Long three for Parker is going to be off. And Zaylen Phillips ends up with the rebound. .6:11 left to go in this ball game. And a pair of fresh Blackhawks will jog in. It'll be Carr and Pruitt. Parker and Edmonds will take a seat. The newest edition of the Graham Star is on newsstands now. We have delivered everywhere. Carr overshoots it. Bentley Riggins comes down with the rebound. It's stripped away. And last touch by Riggins. Williams will interrupt the proceedings. That was off front of the rim. Anna Williams will break up the floor with the rebound, her third of the night. Under double team pressure, kick to Phillips. Riggins reaches over Carr and drops it off. Timeout call by Lucas Ford. It's a 30-second pause on the Gramstar Sports Network. .443 left to go here in this ball game. We are back live from Robbinsville High School, 48-38. As the Lady Knights are duking it out with the Lady Blackhawks. Foul, by the way, was on Zaylin Phillips. That is her fourth of the night. First shot for Gilliand is good, as is the second one. 12-point game. But as we've said, Lady Knights with plenty of time to make something happen here, but that time is closing faster than the window on my love life. Ball stolen away by Gilliand. She'll circle around the horn, dump it off to Lily Metcalf. Quick passes. It ends up inside to Michaela Carr. And the foul called. Mackenzie Carr, I beg your pardon. Fouls on Abby Ware and stop the presses. That is actually her first foul of the night. That's one of the most atypical things I've ever seen, where I give her a hard time for being a foul magnet because she's an aggressive player, I'm sure. Carr going for her second after missing the first. It's in and out, rebounded by Anna Williams. This is a junior-heavy Lady Knights. There are 6 of them on the roster, 3 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman. Beg your pardon, 3 sophomores, excuse me. Ella Michaela McGuire and Novi Dutcher. Foul call. Bentley Riggins will go to the foul line. And it was on Miss Carr. That will be her third of the night. Riggins has a chance to close this up to a 10-point spread at the moment. And that'll have to wait for another moment. Barlow checks back in. Carpenter waits to check in. She's going to be relieving Riggins of duty. And that ball is off. White ball. Good pressure by Zaylin Phillips. Edmonds rebounded it, but couldn't go anywhere and stepped out of bounds with possession. Abby Ware will inbound it. Phillips gets tipped as she shoots it. Rebounded by Gilliand. 3:43 left to go. Claire Barlow will pull down the rebound, getting chased by Penley. Don't they know Claire Barlow's a state indoor track athlete? Come on. Corner 3. It's good. 9-point ball game as Lucas Ford calls a 60-second timeout on the Gramstar Sports Network. You do it even if I'm falling over here dead of a heart attack. Just do your thing. We're trying to get the one and only Lexi Anderson trained up tonight, fans. Glad she's with us as the rest of our staff and crew for Gramstar Sports. 50-41. Carr's putback will change that as 52-41. As we said, the window is rapidly closing for Robbinsville to mount a comeback. It's an 11-point ball game here on this Wednesday night. That's right, it's a rare Wednesday night basketball game here in Robbinsville. Carpenter with a long 2. It'll be off the back of the rim. She'll just grab her own rebound. Well, that's one way to make up Just start it over again. Carpenter to Ware. Carr's just going to strip it loose. They're going to call it junk ball, and it will stay with Robbinsville. That gets the adulation of the North Buncombe fans underneath us here. We encourage you to stay with us. We're not going anywhere. Boys game will cap off our 3-game evening in just a short. 2:37 to go here in Robbinsville. Foul called on the inbound. The Black Knights fell 65-52 to North Buncombe the last time these teams met on December 20th. Carpenter makes her first. The foul, by the way, was on Cadence Penley. That is her second of the night. Carpenter makes the first. Carpenter makes the second. 9-point deficit. High feed to Gillian. And Barlow kind of interrupted the proceedings. That was an odd turn of events. And you can't really blame North Buncombe here for playing kind of keep away at this point. They've got the lead. Why chance it? Foul called on the floor on number 33, Claire Barlow. She loudly expressed her frustration with the call there. We'll just say that. Very animated. 4 fouls on Miss Barlow here tonight. As I mentioned earlier, one half of the homecoming queens for Robbinsville High this year. The other one is also on the Robbinsville team. That is Jocelyn Garland. That shot's off. Carpenter rebounds it. Phillips to Ware. Back to Phillips. Barlow inside. Last second dish. Good passes by Robbinsville. And the foul's going to get called. 1:32 to go, and Carpenter steps up to the line with a chance to cut this down to a 7-point ball game. Carpenter, unfortunately, comes up empty on both chances. Foul is on Barlow. And she'll untuck her jersey and head to the sidelines. That'll be the end of her night. She's going straight to the locker room, trying to cool off. Obviously frustrated by the last 2 fouls that were called on her. Foul, by the way, will send Cadence Penley to the line. And we're back to a 10-point ball game. And back to the 11-point lead. Roseville did have the lead in the second after Surrey Waddy hit her 3rd 3 of the period. And the lead was never theirs at North Buncombe. And this is a much closer game as well, both in score and competition on the floor. Good to see that. Liz Carpenter will go back to the line. Carpenter's low point total, I did want to make mention of this last night at Smoky Mountain. I mentioned she only had 9 on the evening. A lot of that was due to her being in foul trouble early. By the 6-minute mark of the second quarter, she had 3 fouls already on her, so she had to rest. for a lot of the ball game. Misses her first on this series. Third foul of the night on Gracie Edmonds. That one spins out, and Edmonds will rebound it. Foul was on Anna Williams. Two-shot foul coming for Miss Gillian. That's the first foul of the night for Anna Williams. And Gillian's first attempt will be off. Second one will be successful. Bentley Riggins jogs over to the scorer's table. 46 seconds left to go. Carpenter to Ware to Waddy, who's back in the game. Foul called on Miss Dodson. I believe that's her second of the night. Sorry, Waddy with a rare trip to the foul line. As this one's just about to reach its conclusion. Unfortunately, as we mentioned, Robbinsville had the lead in the second, kept nipping at the heels of the Blackhawks in the third, but just could not overcome the deficit. Blackhawks have a great program. They will improve to 9-4 if the score, or the lead holds, I should say. Waddy goes 1 for 2. And Robbinsville will drop to 4 and 5. Timeout called. Back live with 30 seconds left to play after North Buncombe head coach Kevin Laws calls a timeout, and make sure to remind his Blackhawks not to get complacent. 28 seconds to go. That pass is a little bit wide right. Abby Ware will inbound it right below us. We'll step away for about 10 minutes in between games, and then, of course, be back with you. And we have got the microphone issue figured out, so we will have starting lineups for you for the boys matchup. And that one ended up in no man's land. Riggins and Stowe ended up in a jostle for it. It is Blackhawks possession. And pretty much it's academic at this point anyway. Oh my gosh, they called a foul on Bentley Riggins for that? Holy cow. That's her third of the night. Long shot for Ware, and at the buzzer, that's going to be all she wrote. Final score, 55-44 in favor of the visitors, North Buncombe Lady Blackhawks. Stay with us, fans. We'll be back in 10 minutes here on the Gramstar Sports Network.
All right, fans, it is time for our Varsity boys matchup with Blackhawks and the Black Knights. Let's meet our starting lineups. First for the visitor from North Buncombe, number 1, Number 10, Matthew Ledford. Number 11, Cole Edmonds. Number 14, Henry Lesh. And number 20, Trip Switzer. And now, from the Robbinsville Black Knights, Number 3, Luke Levin. Number 4, Rowan Jones. Number 5, Darian Ledbetter. Number 10, Bryce Adams. And number 15, Dave Knott.
Feed across is going to be picked off by Matthew Letford. I misspoke during the introduction of our lineups, and I apologize. Brian Wolf was the fourth starter for North Buncombe, not Henry Lesh. Ledbetter still, Ledbetter bucket. We're tied at 2-2 here in the first quarter. As we mentioned, a 13-point ball game the last time these two teams met just a few weeks ago. So we're hoping that it turns into another Donnybrook back and forth. Trent Clark is going to try to make sure of that for sure. There's two more, makes it 4-2 here in the first. We want to welcome aboard our first quarter sponsor for this game. It is Farley Disposal. 2 for Adams. Rebound for Adams. 2 for Adams. 4-4. Not quite a putback, but sort of. Matthew Ledford will hit a 3 and make it 7-4. And a 3 in response from Dane Knott will be no good. And that one fires off into the reaches. Luke Levin, try as he may, could not save that point with 5:08 to go in the first quarter. Ledbetter will make his first, miss his second. Rebound by the Blackhawks. The foul, by the way, was on Trip Switzer. Robbinsville trailing 7-5. Make that 9-5 after that bucket here in the first quarter. Foul called. And that one's on Ledbetter. That'll be his first of the night. Ball will be inbounded right here below us on Gramstar Sports. We've switched things up a little bit in between games. Lexi Anderson now on our video side. Jacqueline Gayoso is doing our still photography. And there's two more for Trent Clark. It's 11-5. This one looked like it was going to start off pretty even, and now kind of slipping away already. Foul called on Brian Wolf. Not for three. It'll be good. It's 11-8. 3:38 to go in the first quarter. And that one's just a little bit short of the mark. Switzer will jog off. It's an inbound for Kenyon Swimmer to Luke Levin. Russ Adams has that left shin taped up. I understand he may have some shin splints he's working his way through. He had some lingering injuries from being the Robbinsville quarterback this year as well, so trying to get him back to 100%. Swimmer goes in reverse and makes the basket. That draws a big round of applause here in the gym. 1 point ball game. Foul, by the way, is on Mr. Wolf. That'll be his second of the night. Three-point play for Swimmer, and we are tied 11-all here in the opening quarter. Matthew Ledford will break the tie and give it right back to North Buncombe. Rebound by Aiden King for the Blackhawks. And how about the offensive charge? That foul was offensive. Foul's on Trent Clark. That is his first of the night. 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. Wherever you're tuned in to the Gramstar Sports Network, we are glad you are with us. Hope you're enjoying our presentation. Adams for two is going to be in and out. Oh, rebounded. Nay, it almost takes out Jacqueline Go, so we can't have that. Especially with that multi-million-dollar camera she's holding. $1:58 to play in the first. Kick. Foul on the floor. It is Dane Knott assessed with the foul. And Clark with a travel that they caught at the last split second. So that'll turn it over to Robbinsville. $1:40 to go in the first quarter. Crash on the boards. Adams loses it. Clark, 2, no sir. Swimmer rebounds it. That's one thing that plagued Robbinsville at North Buncombe. Well, it's like King caught an errant fingernail or something there. Got a little poke in the eye. The legendary Isaac Collins was set to inbound it, but they're going to change course because it's the 5th foul of the quarter for the Blackhawks. Instead, Bryce Adams will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2. And he will make his first. Thirteen to score. Reverse shot, no dice. Isaac Collins gets the rebound. Isaac Collins once again gets the rebound. Frederick to Collins. Low pass to Adams. Foul called. Boy, good ball movement. So Adams checks back in at the foul line. And makes it a 2-point game. $15 seconds to go. North Buncombe's going to try to set up something, I'm sure, to either pull ahead or tie it. And it was a long 3 by King. No dice. Rebounded. And about 3 or 4 of the Knights on him. 0.3 on the clock. Gives Swimmer a block for the denial. And the buzzer beater, no dice. We'll go to the second, fans. 15-13, Robbinsville in the lead on the Gramstar Sports Network. Back for the second quarter of play on the Gramstar Sports Network. And Robbinsville scoring right off the bat. 17-13 is your score at the moment. Mad jostle on the floor. A lot of energy from these Black Knights in this ball game. 2 points in response, but that keeps Robbinsville ahead nonetheless. Ledbetter feed to Robin Jones, who started the quarter with a bucket. Wolf works his way inside and drops the basket. Foul called. Will give him a chance for the and one in this now tied ball game. Foul is on Kenyon Swimmer. That is his second of the night. Game remains tied. Ledbetter working his way inside now, trying to read the defense. Frederick to Ledbetter in the corner. He'll charge at the basket. And that attempt at it didn't work. Isaac Collins will clean it up. Boy, Collins looking good in relief. That's 3 rebounds and now 2 points for the junior Isaac Collins.
Right? I thought it was second quarter.
Oh.
Second or fifth?
Collins with the rebound. That's 4. Swimmer will drop it off. (21-17). And the basket for North Buncombe, make it a 2-point game. .447 left in the first half. Ball just stripped away. Well, Wolf will hand it off, and it's overshot. Rebounded by Trent Clark. And that's a 2 for Clark. Tied ball game once again on GramstarSports.com. Crowd has dissipated just a little bit tonight. Still a lot of people on hand for Wednesday night basketball action. Ledbetter can't grab it. And it's a mad jostle for the ball. Cole Edmonds, Isaac Collins, and Roman Jones all duking for the ball. They will call the foul on Isaac Collins. That will be his first of the night. Thank you, Bella. I forgot that Bella's our captain obvious of the court.
They're probably soggy too.
Good little denial under the basket by Roman Jones. Ledford kicks it out. Edwin's inside. And the foul called. It's going to be on Dane Knott. Dane Knott gets the rebound. Dane Knott shoots the three. Dane Knott makes the three here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Hey, how about that Dane Knott?
Oh, hey, Kim, just reminded that was Dane.
That was not Dane Knott on that foul, by the way. That was Darian Ledbetter. But it would have been funny if it was Dane Knott. Second foul of the night on Darian Ledbetter. Three-point ball game. I've got him trapped. Boy, that was a good box right there, but he got out of it. And a three in response from Aiden King ties it right back up. Roswell did a little more aggressive here tonight. Of course, as we mentioned, that was really what hurt Robbinsville in that game at North Buncombe. Not a lot of second and third chance shots. That's not the case tonight. They've picked up the pace. Ledbetter broken up, I beg your pardon, after Jumper got the rebound. 2:30 to go before halftime. I know. Ledbetter fakes it out. But gets smacked away anyway. Technical foul called on Ledbetter. Obviously getting frustrated with the hand fighting. So that'll be North Buncombe to shoot two on the technicality. Trent Clark will go to the line to shoot it. And he will make his first. Ledbetter obviously frustrated over the defense inside, and that's going to be costly in this tied ball game. North Buncombe is going to lead by two now. 26-24 with 2:21 to go. And it'll be, of course, the Blackhawk inbound right here below us. Rebound by Quinn Jumper. Adams back in the game. He'll dip it off to Roman Jones. There's Dane Knott. To Luke Levin, who had a big game in the second half last night. Adams for two. It's going to be off the rim.
Missed that.
Indeed. Rebound. Quick feed to Matthew Ledford. He'll make sure it's all right. 4-point lead now for the Blackhawks. 1:42 to go before the break. Levin picks up the stray ball. Roman Jones went sliding into paint. I didn't see what happened out of the corner of my eye. Quinn Jumper will make it. Banks it in, but it doesn't matter. 2 points on the board. Quinn Jumper is in the scorebook. 2-point game. Two more in response for Brian Wolf. It seems like neither side's defense can really do a whole lot to stop anybody at the moment. That was a lot of what we saw in Weaverville a few weeks ago. Roman Jones misses that one. It spins in and out, rebounded by the Blackhawks. A lot of back and forth battle a few weeks ago. It was finally the fourth quarter when the Blackhawks pulled away. And we're seeing pretty much the exact same theme play out here tonight in Robbinsville. Clark hanging back. 28 seconds to go before halftime. Drive in by Clark. He'll get the two with 15 seconds left to go. Blackhawks have opened up a 6-point lead after Robbinsville gave up the technical. Love it for three is good. That'll help cut the deficit down before the break. (32-29) Blackhawks. We'll go to halftime. Lexi's going to be on camera, so we'll be back live on the Gramstar Sports Network. And 2 points right off the bat for the Black Knights. We'll get things going.
Get that, boys.
And a three for Clark. 35-33 now. Apologize, I had some audio issues as we start off the period here. I think we've got everything straightened out. We want to welcome aboard our third quarter sponsor for tonight's Varsity Boys game. It is Robbinsville Custom Molding. You're watching North Buncombe and Robbinsville basketball here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Boy, what a pass down court. It's not going to be close enough.
Work, boys. Work.
Roman Jones with the steal. Adams backs up and draws the foul. So for the third time tonight, Bryce Adams will head to the line. Adams makes his first. And his second. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Adams just scored his 1,000th career point for the Black Knights.
Black. You gotta work, boys. Move the ball. Simmer down. Play some ball. Fast, boys. Quick move.
And a big moment here in Robbinsville. Bryce Adams with those 2 foul shots. Now tips the 1,000-point mark. And just as a reminder, his older brother Brock finished his career on a foul shot for his 1,000th point. So literally all Bryce Adams has to do is make one more foul shot between now and the end of the season to pass his brother. And I'm only saying that because I know my boy Brock is watching tonight. Shout out to Brock and everyone tuned in on the Gramstar Sports Network. Feed inside. Nothing doing. Brian Wolf will get the steal. And Adams' rebound will not get the job done. .420 to go in the third quarter.
Black, you gotta move faster, boys. You gotta move faster.
Hard foul on the floor. Adams won't get the call, and some of the fans in attendance a little perplexed by the call. First one will be off the rim. That's Adams' first foul of the ball game, as a matter of fact. Ball stolen away by Trent Clark for 2. Clark on the other end in transition. Knights are unable to stop him. The speedy junior wing. Luke Lovett inside for 2 in response. It is 38-37, 3:06 to go in the third quarter.
Go, Black. Gotta work, boys. Points on the board.
Fine, it's all right. 2 points for Matthew Ledford. Like our scoreboard's hung up on us, fans. We apologize. We will get that fixed as quick as we can. Took it off the screen until we can get that resolved. It is 40-39 at the moment after Adams' putback just a moment ago. North Buncombe still in the driver's seat. We're somehow slowly dwindling down to a skeleton crew. It's just Lexi Anderson and yours truly helping out with the broadcast right now. Lexi doing a good job when she doesn't get her finger jammed over here on the tripod. She's doing an excellent job. Ledbetter unfortunately goes 0 for 2. I tell you, Robbinsville has struggled immensely at the foul line in these first 2 games. Back for break. How about that resounding block and steal for Isaac Collins? Coming right in your living room. And that one got stolen away from him just before he did some damage. Bryce Adams was ready to help him pay off the work there. He's got 4 rebounds tonight, now blocking a steal. 2 more for Trent Clark. It's going to be 42-39 with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. We said a moment ago, fans, our scoreboard got locked up on us. We're trying to get that fixed. Technology will be the failure of all of us. Adams with another 2. Give the assist to Ledbetter. It is 42-41. Advantage Black Knights. Or, excuse me, Blackhawks. Really confusing tonight. After this quarter's over, we'll throw it back up on the screen and show you guys. Once again, if you missed it during our in-between games, of course, we have our streaming schedule for the remainder of the basketball calendar, regular season, I should say, already mapped out, and we want you guys to know when you can catch us live. And another shot at the buzzer, number 25, Aiden King. Luke Levin tries the desperate heave, but it will be for naught. We'll be back in 60 seconds, everyone, on GramStarSports.com. Fourth quarter of action as we're back live from Robbinsville. Kevin Hensley, Lexi Anderson, Jacqueline Gayoso, and all the gang helping out with tonight's broadcast of Black Knights and Blackhawks basketball. Score is 44-41. We couldn't get our scoreboard to cooperate with us in between segments there. We apologize. We're still trying to get it to... It just won't refresh for some reason on our screen, and therefore we don't want you guys to have an accurate score, obviously, to look at. Let's go to our fourth quarter sponsor as we round out our trip through the sponsor loop tonight. It's our friends at Blevins Insurance Agency in Robbinsville. Another block for Collins and a steal for Darian Ledbetter. Not for 3. We're tied at 44 all on Gramstar Sports. Two blocks tonight for Isaac Collins. And a timeout called. Here in Graham County, it's a 30-second pause that we'll take with them. Stay with us, everybody. Go ahead foul shot for Darian Letbetter here in the fourth quarter. Foul was assessed to Cole Edmonds. That is his second of the night after the timeout. Letbetter get the rebound. Low feed. Letbetter is going to roll off. And foul called on Isaac Collins.
Boys, good work.
Still a 1-point ball game. North Buncombe not wanting to make a mistake here. They'll get two. And the seesaw battle continues as 46-45. And I think we finally got our scoreboard straightened out. We did. There we go. We'll keep you guys in the loop here on GramStarSports.com. We do have plans to be with you Saturday for a quick 2-game set of youth basketball. That'll be at Robbinsville Elementary. It starts at 10 a.m.
Watch the same stuff down here.
Robbinsville and Natahala will duke it out. It'll be Pee-wee action that you'll get to see. So the little co-ed kiddos will duke it out in an exhibition, more or less. And then it'll be a Termite boys game. And we'll go to the his house. Ledbetter 3 changed his mind. Pump shot inside for 2. And a spin and a reverse and a Switzer and a foul called. It's almost like the referee wanted to call it for him, but he couldn't pull the trigger. They're going to call that foul on Dane Knott. That is his third of the evening. Shot counts. Two-point game. Seesaw battle continues on GramStarSports.com. Foul called on the other end as the foul battle continues. Well, this game is going to go right down to the wire. I kind of doubt anyone's going to break away here late at this juncture. Foul is on the floor. It's on Trent Clark. That's his third. Dane Knott comes up a little short of the net there. 3 fouls, 5:10 to go.
Work.
Boy, what a maneuver, as we say in our profession, by Brian Wolf to get that basket. 4-point ball game. He switched zip codes more than a postal carrier and got the basket. Boy, what a feed by Collins. Adams to Knott. How about Lovett for 3? Just going to pull up and casually drain it. Timeout called by Jake Beasley. It's a full 60-second pause on the Gramstar Sports Network. We'll be right back. Back with you live as Bryce Adams drains the game. Tying foul shot. Foul was on Cole Edmonds. That is his 4th on Gramstar Sports. Go ahead. How about that? 2-point shot for Trip Switzer makes it 53-52. 3:17 to go in the ball game. Luke Levin, putback is good. Knights lead again. It's the 1,000th lead change of the ball game. That's not true, but there's been a lot. Floater inside. See Brian Wolf with two. Trent Clark will inbound it. 2:48 left to play.
Come on now. Good job, Ref. Holding.
Foul called on the Blackhawks, and there is a lot of conjecture right now over the proceedings.
That is trash. Trent,
You're good.
play ball.
Yeah, man.
Play ball, Trent.
And with 5 fouls on the board now for
Trent,
North
stay
Buncombe.
ahead. Play ball. Don't focus on it. Trent, 2.5 minutes left. Play ball. Come on. Let's go. Trent, go for
Timeout
it.
called. 55 all is the spread. With 2:34 to go, we got a good one brewing here on GramstarSports.com. All right, tight ball game. Bryce Adams goes 2 for 2. That's a 1-point lead again. Ball stolen away by senior Robin Jones. Can't make the layup. On the other end, it spins in for Matthew Letford. 2:11 left to go. Fans, I don't think it's too far-fetched to say at this point that the team with possession in the closing seconds will win this ball game, pure and simple. Not because of any point spread, but just because of the way the back and forth continues to go. Trent Clark bumps Bryce Adams, no foul called. How about Luke Levin for 2? No dice. Junk ball. Possession, Blackhawks.
Play ball. Play ball, son. Play ball. Let's go. Play ball, son.
Timeout called by North Buncombe as expected as this wrist game continues. 1:27 left in regulation. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, 1:27 left in this ball game. 57-56. Blackhawks have it. Matthew Ledford and Luke Levin paired up, and Levin bumped him. Inadvertent or not, you be the judge at home, but it was a foul called on Luke Levin. Nonetheless, that is his fourth of the ball. I beg your pardon, his first of the night. Cole Edmonds with 1:15 to go will charge up the floor.
Charge. Thank you.
And they're going to call the block on Luke Levin again. So that's 2 for him now. 1:13 to play. Knights have got to foul here 55 seconds left. I know we're not quite in panic mode yet in a one-point ball game, but it's got to be getting there on the floor. Drive. Swimmer tried to block it. No dice. 2 points for Cole Edmonds and a foul on Kenyon Swimmer. And one coming. It's out. Foul called on Trip Switzer. What a ball game. 3-point game. Foul called. And now it'll be Robbinsville's chance. It'll be Bryce Adams, who has spent more time. I beg your pardon. It's going to be Kenyon Swimmer. I'll just stop my analogy right there. Adams was at the line and found out it was not him that had drew the foul.
Push, box.
So it'll be the southpaw. He'll make his first. Boy, these are crucial foul shots. No matter what's been missed in this ball game at this point, we're still at only a 2-point difference. That's in. Big clutch foul shots by Kenyon Swimmer. It's a 30-second timeout for Jake Beasley and the Robbinsville Black Knights. Stay with us, everybody. .33 seconds left in the ballgame. Foul called. Darian Ledbetter had to foul Matthew Ledford there. It's a 1-point game. We're getting down to the wire, the nitty-gritty, where you separate the men from the boys. We're not doing the gritty. Absolutely not.
No, you can't push, Trip.
You can do the what,
No,
Tootsie?
you can do.
You can do the Cupid Shuffle. You know that one. We're 4 hours into this broadcast. I may be getting a little leery. I'm sorry. 2 straight foul shots, and now North Buncombe is going to take a 60-second pause. Strategy sessions continue down the stretch here in Robbinsville. (61:58), 22 seconds to go. Basket counts. Jake Beasley immediately calls a timeout. 60-second pause. On the Graham Star Sports Network, we will be right back once again. 61-60, and now it's the Hawks' turn to see if they can sustain the advantage. At the moment, it's only a 1-point lead. I told you, fans, I called it. The team with the possession at the end is probably going to get the dub here. 13 seconds. Dane Knott had to foul. I believe that's his 4th of the night. And once again, Matthew Ledford is going to visit the charity stripe. And these are just as crucial as the ones that Swimmer hit a moment ago. First one's off the back of the rim, and everyone in Graham County erupted for that. Knights are stomping on the bleachers. Ledford makes his second, but hey, a basket can tie it. That's all you got to hit. Here's a basket. 8 seconds. Lovin to Ledbetter. Timeout called with 3.4 left to go in regulation. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, fans, 3.4 to go. Let's see what Jake Beasley and the Black Knights have drawn up here in our conclusion tonight. Oh, baby, what a hard foul on the floor. 1.5 to go. Frankly, I don't quite know after the way Aiden King hit how he's walking, but he is. He got sandwiched by Dane Knott and Darian Ledbetter. That's Ledbetter's 5th foul. He's going to have to exit the game. And he will make his first. That puts a lot of pressure on Robbinsville. 30-second timeout called here on the Gramstar Sports Network. And perhaps the final one of the ball game. 1.5 left, and that might have been the final gut punch. It's going to be out. No, it's going to toss it down the court, but not enough energy behind it. That's going to be your ball game. Final score, North Buncombe survives tonight here in Robbinsville, 63-60. A much closer outing than the first time these two teams met just a few weeks ago. For our entire staff and crew, we want to thank all of you for joining us on Gramstar Sports. We will see you Saturday at 10 a.m. for Youth Hoops. Robbinsville and Nantahala will duke it out. Until then, this is Kevin Hensley wishing all of you a great rest of your week. And Roberts has blistered it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He may go the way